What's up, guys? This is Chase with Energy to Conquer, and today is day 75 on my experimental journey to increasing my energy, my mental clarity, and my overall focus. Guys, it's hard to believe that this is already day 75. This thing's kind of flying by. And here's the thing, on the 75th day, so I'm officially 3/4 of the way through this. I only have 25 days left. Guys, this is probably one of the biggest takeaways that I have, I guess, learned throughout this process. And it was really in the process, or through the process, of reading a couple books on the topic. But one of the biggest things that sucks our energy and kind of gets us in this downward energy spiral, so it's just like that downward corkscrew, right? Because either you're going up or you're going down. You're rare. You don't really just maintain, right? So, like, one of the biggest things that I've found that sucks your energy and is a big screw up that I did for pretty much my whole life is just going, and not stopping to rest your mind throughout the day. So at some points throughout the day, you have to disconnect, right? And it doesn't mean you have to disconnect for like 3 hours, whatever. You just need to step away at some point and give your mind a break. And it's something you have to play with to kind of give yourself that, I guess, or play with to kind of figure out what you need, because it's individually, right? And it depends on your workload and what you're doing. But I've been guilty of just going from, sometimes 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning all the way till 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and not really slowing down long enough just to give my mind a break, right? And so if we can stay on top of that energy game and kind of help us have more clarity throughout the day. If we can periodically throughout the day, maybe every 2 or 3 hours, just stop and detach for like 30 minutes if you're going to go that hard. Or maybe you're only working for 8 hours, maybe you don't need to do that much. Or 6 hours, you don't need to do that much. But it's kind of like you need to tailor it to your schedule just to find out what works for you. Maybe you just need to take like a 15-minute break every few hours, and then take like a 30-minute or hour-minute lunch break, and just kind of completely disconnect. It means no eating at your desk, no like reading emails or whatever while eating. It's just completely disconnect. Go for a walk, do something, right? Just to completely disconnect. Because what I was guilty of is I would go for a walk, but I would still be listening to stuff or learning stuff, right? I'd kind of listen to a podcast, or catch up on some maybe tutorials or whatever it is I was listening to, or kind of do some research while I was walking. But I was never really giving my mind a break. So it's just that constant like go, and it's like you can only do that for so long before you're going to fizzle out and you're going to become less effective. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm saying at some point you're going to lose effectiveness. And so you would be better off just to disconnect for a few hours a day to kind of regain that clarity, that focus, that momentum, that drive. Because if not, you just kind of forget what you're doing. You kind of get in this haze of just go, and you're not as clear, as sharp as you could be, and that's causing you to not be as effective as you could be. So you kind of have to measure, what's the cost of what I'm doing, and is it making me better and causing me to be more productive, or is it actually decreasing my productivity, right? Causing me to make mistakes that I have to go back and fix later, that's going to cost me more time. So that's just a little tip for you guys today on day 75 is, that's something that's hard for all of us. It's not really, especially like American culture, it's not really a cool thing to talk about. Like, the cool thing is just go, grind as hard as you can go, right? All day long from like 12, 18 hours a day. But the truth is, at some point you're going to become less effective by doing that. And you might be able to do that. And there's definitely going to be seasons when you need to do that, especially, if you're starting up a business or something, or, maybe you're younger, just starting out. Maybe you're having to work 2 jobs, whatever it is you're doing. But I'm telling you, as you get older, you cannot continue to operate at that capacity. It's going to become a demotivating factor because there's not going to be any light at the end of the tunnel, right? You do that for 10 years, 15 years. Trust me, I've tried it, right? If you get to the point where there's just no light at the end of the tunnel, it's like, what the hell am I even doing? So there is not a lot of motivation. Like, that drive's there, like, what you need to be doing, but you just start doing it mechanically instead of wanting to do it. And that's where a lot of people burn out. They lose focus, and they just like have a midlife crisis, and they just kind of walk away from everything. So that's my tip for you guys today. You got to take time throughout the day. You can't just do it at one time a day. You need to do it at least every 2 or 3 hours. You need to detach, if nothing else, for like 15, 20 minutes. And just completely break away from work. Go for a walk, silence, whatever. Listen to music. I don't know. Watch a TV show, whatever it is you do. Just don't let that become a distraction if you start watching movies or TV shows. So all I got for you guys today, today's day 75. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a comment. Let me know what you think, guys. Anything you want me to talk about, leave me a comment below. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you have a blessed one.